Welcome to Dory Cote on Shamanism, a weekly podcast that explores one theme in shamanism throughout each month. Get comfortable, have a seat, and let's get started.
Welcome to episode 74 of my weekly podcast. This week we're going to be talking about Mother Earth, what cannot be seen, heard, or touched.
Dory, we live our lives on Earth with a focus on our primary senses of sight, hearing, and touch. How can we appreciate the aspects of Mother Earth that cannot be seen, heard, or touched?
Yes, well, that's a great lead into what I want to talk about this week, and that is that there is so much about the quality of the power of Earth, our mother, that we cannot see, feel, or touch. It is truly the spirit of all that makes up Mother Earth. So Mother Earth is a being in and of itself. However, within Mother Earth are trillions and trillions and trillions of living beings. The oceans, the beings that live in the ocean, the microbes that live in the dirt, the plants that bloom all over the earth in a variety of colors and shapes, all of the animals, the birds. And so how do we come to understand the spirit of this? Because that's truly the underpinning of how we open our hearts to care for this amazing Earth Mother that is nurturing us all the time. So, like I said last week, I believe that a lot of what needs to happen is for people to literally just stop for a moment. Put down all of your tools, put down your pencil, put down your glasses, put down your iPad, put down all of those things and just take a moment. If you can do it every day, no matter where you live, I don't care if you live in downtown Manhattan, nature lives outside your window. There is a sky and there is a ground and there are trees and there are flowers here and there. And there actually is a lot of beauty in every big city throughout the world. And it's for us to tap into it, to tap into the spirit of that being with our heart so that we can experience not just the beauty with our eyes, but the understanding of the vastness of this being who is nurturing us every day. I mean, how could you imagine life without breathing? There is no life without breathing, right? So the earth creates this atmosphere that makes it possible for us to breathe. That is like an ultimate soul level appreciation that we all must garner in order to understand, oh my, if I don't pay back this earth for all that she gives me, then how can this mother sustain giving? You know, I think as humans, we all have had that experience of going to the parent or going to somebody and asking over and over again, can I have this? Can I have that? How about this? How about that? Oh, I need the car keys, Dad. Oh, I really don't like macaroni and cheese. Give me this instead. Oh, I like this. I like that. Oh, I need this. I need that. Well, this is what we're all doing to Mother Earth all the time. Taking. And her resources are not limitless. So if we can tune into the soul of this earth and understand that she, Mother Earth is a being. She has a soul, a heart, a living, breathing entity. And tap into that. Yes, we all love the beauty of the sunrise and the sunset and the breeze and some of us even like, feeling rain on our face. And if we can just envelop the truth that this earth is a composite, is a huge living, breathing being, and tap into her soul, then we have much greater hope for the possibility of continuing to nurture her and extending her life.
How can listeners learn how to have these kinds of experiences that you're talking about?
Well, there are a lot of ways that people could access the kind of experience that I'm talking about. Of course, I come from a shamanic practitioner perspective. So my world is about connecting with the spirit and the soul of Mother Earth through the shamanic journey process and really tapping into the soul of the mother. Not everybody is called to learn shamanism or learn the process of the shamanic journey. However, people can, use other spiritual practices to accomplish the same end goal. Meditation is something that just about everybody can do. And so learning how to meditate and allowing yourself to seep into the deep heart of what it feels like to breathe the air that this mother provides for us, and really dedicate your meditation time to your desire to connect deeply with the earth mother, then you will accomplish that, because intention drives the train. If you just forget that intention of wanting to connect, then it's not going to happen automatically. You have to decide, you have to be willing, you have to step into your own power and understand that this is what you want. Not only do you want it, but you know that it's critical to you and to all beings that we begin to nurture the soul of the mother.
Why would learning these ways of being make a difference in a person's life?
Well, I cannot imagine that it would not make a huge difference in a person's life to take 10 or 15 minutes a day to connect with this amazing nurturing being that we call Mother Earth. So, how is it going to nurture you as an individual? I certainly cannot speak to that, because we are all indeed individuals. However, in general terms, I would say that a person tapping into this understanding, this soul presence, will be fed in ways that they can't even imagine, that they will hopefully be able to open their eyes and their heart and their soul, their ears and their sense of smell to the amazing power of this earth that we live on. And it doesn't take a lot. It just takes a commitment to understanding that if you as an individual do not stand up and do something to help nurture this earth mother that we inhabit, then her life is limited. The intention is, of course, that the earth mother is to live beyond our life in a body, and beyond our grandchildren's and our great-grandchildren's life in a body. But if we rob her resources and we don't remember that she needs to be fed, then we run the risk that she will die before our great-grandchildren or other descendants have an opportunity to really live their lives on this planet. And so going back to your question, I say, doing this simple practice every day of either doing a shamanic journey or a meditation or sitting in silence, toning, oming, allowing reverence to fill your being, what that will do is help you as an individual pay back, pay forward to the earth. It's like you're putting money in the bank for your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. People are very intent on doing that. They start, savings accounts for their grandchildren's college education. Well, what could be more important than putting something in the bank so your grandchildren will be able to breathe? There is nothing more important than that. You're allowing them, you're giving them something that is life-sustaining. So those are the kinds of things that people will get out of it. They'll get hope. They'll get a sense of peace and harmony, and hopefully a sense of the reward of knowing, oh, I'm putting this in the bank for my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, my great-great-grandchildren, so that they will be able to breathe, so that they will be able to see the sun like I can see the sun and feel it on my skin. That is what you will get from it.
Do you have anything else you would like to add to this topic at this time?
No, I feel complete with this right now. I look forward to next week when we're going to explore this topic in a little more detail.
Thank you for listening to Dory Cote on shamanism. We'd love to hear your thoughts, stories, reactions, and questions. Come on over to dorycote.com and join the conversation. And tune in next week for more on this subject, or next month for a new subject. You can subscribe to this podcast in iTunes or sign up on dorycote.com to receive notices when the podcasts are posted. That's Dory, D-O-R-Y, and Cote, C-O-T-E.com. Drumming and rattling by Dory Cote and Terry Morgan. Technical assistance and audio production by JillHackett.com. And this is Susan Savelle, wishing you many blessings in your life. We hope to have you join us next time.